Hey everyone, it is Friday, May 14th. The time right now is 6:08 p.m. and the temperature is a rather nice 19 degrees Celsius. That was the number 63 southbound Ossington bus I just got off of. It looks like there's two of them in a row. I'm here at the corner of Ossington and College, and there's a look north up Ossington. And the plan for this one is to head east through the Little Italy neighborhood, and then I'll continue on east past Bathurst over to where the city is currently repairing a sinkhole that occurred a few weeks ago. So this here is College, and there's a look to the west. I'll be taking a brief detour just up ahead here. And we'll take a look at a local park, then I'll head back up to College. Normally on a Friday evening, this would be a rather bustling area in the city. So I'm curious to see what it's like tonight. I was here not too long ago on a live stream, actually. And this is Roxton Road. It looks like there's a house that's kind of half boarded up. That's interesting. So we're just gonna head south here to a park. That'll be coming up in a minute. I would imagine a lot of these homes are somewhere around 100 years old. And I think this is the Fred Hamilton Playground coming up. So I'll just cut through here and head back up to College. It's nice to see so many people out enjoying a nice day in the park. There's a view of just the top of the CN Tower off in the distance. So this is part of Little Italy, which primarily runs along College, between Ossington Avenue to the west and Bathurst Street to the east. Although the residential areas extend south down to Dundas Street, just to the south of here, and north up to Harvard Street. But I thought I'd take a quick look around a residential part of town. And it'll be all College Street from here on, unless I change my mind. I think this might be Shaw Street. I don't see any signs, but there is a bike lane and it is southbound. There's a Metro supermarket. It's been a while since I last recorded just a regular video through Little Italy. There is the College Shaw Library, and that was Shaw Street. And coming up on the left is unfortunately the former home of the Mod Club. This place opened back in 2002 and it closed last year. And they had blamed the COVID restrictions for not being able to continue on. It was a live music venue. They also had a lot of sort of club/dance nights there. And I think this restaurant across the street was also a victim. As I seem to recall, that was there a year ago. And this is Crawford Street. This is one of two Italian enclaves in the city. The other being Corso Italia, which is north of here on St. Clair Avenue.
Definitely feel sick, little out of it, little nauseous.
There's a plant-based butcher. And unfortunately, there will be no Taste of Little Italy festival this year. That's a large street festival that runs for 3 days in June every year. It was canceled last year and they have canceled it again for this year. They also announced the Taste of the Danforth, which is up in Greektown, will be canceled, and the Canadian National Exhibition. And that doesn't run till the end of summer. So I guess there's some logistical issues with having to get everything in order so early for that one. Because you'd think by that time things will be a lot better and they'd be able to hold that kind of event. Unfortunately, right now, outdoor dining is not permitted. Although if you watch this channel, you're well aware of that. And this is kind of perfect weather for it. It even got as high as 21 today. And we won't be seeing any outdoor dining in May. The earliest we'd see that is the first week of June. This here is Gray Street.
And the only reason why I knew about the events was that
There's the Chin building across the street. I think that's an international themed media company. And the Royal Theatre right next to it. They've completely boarded up the front of the theatre. And there is Biara Volo. It's a bar by the same people who run Bar Volo. And this here at 611 used to be a place called the Virtuous Pie. But they have shut down recently.
yeah, it is. It's predatory.
There's a 506 Carlton to Main Station. It's called the Carlton, but it runs along College for longer than it does Carlton. This is Clinton Street. I'm wondering how those streetcars are getting around the sinkhole construction. Or repairs, or however you want to say it. I guess we'll find that out. There's Cafe Diplomatico across the street. You can take this north up to Bloor Street and you'll find yourself in Koreatown.
better at clothing?
There's only 3 weeks that were like.
So this is east along the south side of College. There's someone on an e-scooter. I'm looking to purchase one of those. And there is Duff's Famous Wings. I've been to their Bayview Avenue location. So that streetcar says main station, so I'm assuming it goes straight through right now. And this would be Euclid Avenue. Might as well just stick to the south side of College the whole way here. And there's another unutilized patio space. And it looks to be a loft conversion going in. Speaking of which, this church has been converted into townhomes. And that is right at Palmerston Boulevard in College. It's one of the nicer residential streets. I actually live streamed up that one the last time I was in the area.
Supposedly cool.
So this is Palmerston Avenue to the south of here. Just gonna let this car go. Oh, there's no lights operating at this intersection. That's interesting. And there's Palmerston Boulevard to the north, so I'll be going for a walk up Palmerston at some point later on this spring. There's a look at that loft conversion. It looks like there's a good line at the LCBO. There's Snakes and Lattes, sorry. That's a board game cafe. So that is pretty much Little Italy. And once I cross over Bathurst here, we'll be in downtown. And then I'll be walking along the north side of the Kensington Market neighborhood. There goes the 511 Bathurst streetcar. That'll be heading down to Exhibition Place. There's Sneaky D's on the corner. It's a bar and music venue. It's known for its famous nachos, at least amongst my circle of friends. And it's rumored to either be closing or relocating, as the building on the corner there is up for redevelopment. Here's a look at Sneaky D's, and right next door here is Nest. And that was where the Hideout, which is a live music venue, had relocated after their location on Queen Street West turned into a Taco Bell. And I think they closed during the pandemic as well. But good old Bistro 422 is still there. It's a popular low-cost dive bar. Oh, there's a Donburi restaurant. I remember when this was a coffee shop before.
I heard that.
Hace un calor, hace aire.
So this is all Kensington Market to the right. There's Kensington Community School. Here's an old fire hall. That is Bellevue Avenue. I looked at a house on this street before. It was right next to the fire hall. It was that one there in the corner. I was looking to move into a place downtown with a couple of friends, and we ended up in the St. Lawrence Market neighborhood. There goes someone on what looks to be a Segway 9-Bot Max. It's a long-range e-scooter. here's Augusta Avenue. This would be one of the main streets passing through Kensington.
Fuck your own!
That's not very nice language. Kensington looks quite busy. I think that guy just said I was dead meat. There goes another Segway 9-bot. And coming up is Spadina Avenue. And just to the south of there is Chinatown. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the future home of TNT coming up. This used to be an independent city grocery store, which was really just a differently branded Loblaws on the second floor. And I think I saw that TNT is moving into this spot. It's a large Asian grocery store, also owned by Loblaws. There's quite a lineup at Fresca Pizza. This used to be where you'd come if you needed computer or electronic components, but most of that stuff is shifted online. There's still a Canada Computers here. At one point, they had several locations.
How big of a gap?
There's the view of the tower. And this place is, oh, that's a Wendy's for delivery only. That's a really weird Wendy's. There's not a whole lot of Wendy's throughout the city. You would think they could just use their Yonge Street location, which isn't too far to the east from here, but I guess they have their reasons for that temporary kitchen. There's the Urbane Cyclist. That's where I bought my single speed back in either 14 or 15. I can't quite remember. And here we go, Spadina Avenue. There's a look south towards Chinatown. And to the north of here is the Annex neighborhood. And the sign says road closed, but I wonder what streetcars are doing when they get here. Because the signs on that streetcar I saw not too long ago did not indicate it was short turning or going anywhere but main station, and this would be the way. Maybe it's turning south on Spadina and then going along Queen and up McCall back to College? I don't really know. does say temporary stop here. So I'm guessing there's still service. There's a rather nice Toronto Public Library branch. Well, here's Huron Street, so the streetcars are definitely being diverted. Unless they have some magic ability to circumvent those cones. So to the north of here is the University of Toronto's St. George campus. I passed through there not too long ago. There is Einstein. It's a popular campus pub. So what happened was, I think a few weeks ago, a brick sewer that dates back to 1873 opened up or it collapsed and formed a sinkhole. That was right at the intersection of St. George and College. Well, St. George to the north and Beverly to the south. There's what looks like the Koffler Student Services Center.
And also not knowing.
So it looks like we're being diverted. This is Beverly Street. And this would be where the eastern closure ends, or begins. And on that note, I think I will end this one. I do have my gear with me. I'm thinking of firing up a live stream. I'm just wandering around this area for a bit. Up here comes a bus I think that's gonna turn down McCall and circumvent this sinkhole. I'm not sure how the streetcars are being diverted. I'm sure someone will fill us in the comments. And on that note, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this walk. Starting at Ossington Avenue and heading east along College to here at Henry Street. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. I don't want your nuts, buddy. I don't think he trusted me a whole lot. I'm just gonna leave him alone. If you wish to support the channel, you can check out Patreon membership. There's a link in the description. You can check out channel membership on my main page as well. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one.